Hello, friends. This is Elizabeth here on Notebook Plan Podcast. Today we're talking about goals and setting goals and how to go about setting goals for success. Now, we hear a lot from a lot of mentors and other individuals who are influential in this department and consultants and otherwise telling us to set our goals. And sometimes we don't know how to even set goals. No one's taught us. Is there a certain method, a way to go about it? Well, yes, there is, and there is a simplified way of setting your goals. So the question here today is where to start setting your goals and how to set your goals for success. The first question we have to ask ourselves is, where are we at? Where are we at will help you map out where you need to go and how to get there. It will map out the journey and make it easier for you to understand if you simply know where your journey begins. You can adjust as you need to go along your journey, and the investment or the commitment that is needed to complete it to success will become more clear to you. These can be simplified goals or they can be large goals. When I say simplified goals, it can be as small as a new living room suit, or maybe as large as paying off a credit card or changing a job skill. It really depends on your level of understanding of how big that goal is to you or how small it can be and how difficult you feel that it will be to achieve. So the first thing is determine where you are so that you know where you want to go, and then you will then be able to gauge how much dedication is going to be necessary in order to achieve that goal and get even closer. The second one is having a clear understanding of where the journey begins. You need checkpoints along your route, along the way, so that you can check on yourself as well as know how close you are or how much further you need to go. So the first question you want to ask yourself is, what is it you want? What is it you really, really want? The second question is, why do you want it? And then, of course, the third question is, when do you want to get it? And these are the gauges that we use to set our goals and determine why we need them, why we want them, and when can we achieve them. Well, the first thing you have to do is you must have an idea of when you are going to get that. It must be time bound. If you don't put that leverage on you, if you don't put that pressure on you, there's nothing to motivate you or push you to go towards that goal or to do what it is you need to do in order to achieve that goal. So setting goals is really, really simple if you have a good understanding of how to get there. And the great thing is you'll be able to map it out step by step. So if you were going to go on a trip and you know where you want to go and you know when you would like to go, then you can real easily sit down and map out how it is you need to go about it in order to get to that destination. Goals work very much the identical same way. The fourth thing that we have to keep in mind, you must have an idea of when you're going to get this goal or achieve it and time bound it, is a journey of experience and learning. You have to develop the knowledge and or skills needed to reach your goal. That's very, very important, because if you don't have an understanding of what is necessary and what is going to take in order for you to ultimately reach this goal, then you are going blind. You're walking totally blind without understanding of what it is you want and why you need it or why you want it and how to get there. So in your journey of experience and learning is develop the knowledge and the skills you need to reach the goal. And you can do that really, really easy. Reading is fundamental. Reading is the best way to find that knowledge. And no matter which way you go about it, reading is going to be necessary. You're going to have to do the research. You're going to have to learn that skill. You can do this by audio as well. There are so many audio available to us. We can do podcasting as well, and we can download these books that will read to us. That way, if you're traveling, commuting to your job, or you're a lady at home that is doing the laundry and mopping the floors, you can really easy plug that into some earbuds and listen to it through your phone or your tablet about your way. You can even now utilize your devices at home, such as your Alexa, to play that, even though it was like Spotify or Amazon Music or even Amazon Books. These are the best methods as well. The third one is developing the training. If there are seminars or courses or classes that can teach you this information and help you to get that training, then it is definitely an investment in you, an investment in the future, and for you getting the skill sets needed to reach certain goals. In addition to that, you can also get the experience. It's really, really important that we develop our experience, because by that we become relatable, and we can also help others that we may be including at some point in time in achieving our goal. We're always needing the experience. And then number 5 is very, very key: asking questions. When we don't know something, we have that question in our mind. But if we are taking classes, we are able to also ask these questions as well. So if you are researching information and you're reading and you're finding out information and you're listening and you have a question, then definitely seek out the answer to the question you're asking yourself. Ask others who are doing something maybe similar to what you have an interest in. This will teach you as well. You'll be able to learn by asking questions, and those will open up more information and knowledge and wisdom, so that makes you a better you. It makes you very knowledgeable, and you can hone in on that skill set or achieving that goal and getting closer. Now, Brian Tracy is one that I select as a mentor, especially about goal setting. He has the best plan to map out your goals, and I will share the link to his video on YouTube so that you can watch it for yourself. And it's 7 steps to a successful plan in how to set your goals and reaching them. A lot of this information I'm sharing with you came from Brian Tracy himself. I will also include a link underneath this podcast so that you will have this checklist, and you will be able to go by this checklist until it becomes habit for you, and you'll always have something to refer back to remind you.